done.
Let's test your knowledge.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Defend the weak.
Savor the vigor of it.
Try that again! You can't run!
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Cheese!
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Let's test your knowledge.
Watch this! Check out this awesome move!
Never stop thinking.
Indestructible.
flaming lance! Forward!
Come on, then.
Victory means preparation.
Let's test your knowledge.
Watch this!
Indestructible.
Nap time.
Try that again!
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
You can't run!
Fail. Get out. Never stop thinking.
Stand right there while I give you a present!
Savor the vigor of it.
Try that again!
0 points. Next. Let's test your knowledge.
You can't run!
Flaming wind! Forward! Defend the weak.
Nap time.
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
You're in bad shape.
Let's test your knowledge. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Try that again!
0 points. Next.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Indestructible. Flaming wind! Forward!
Fail. Get out.
Nap time.
You can't run!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
Check out this awesome move!
Fracture!
Savor the vigor of it.
Ha! Always an honor to...
Call that defense? test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Try this on for size. The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Come on.
Never stop thinking.
Defend the weak.
Nap time.
Let's test your knowledge.
Come on.
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Try this on for size.
Fail. Get out.
The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
I don't know. This one looks kinda tough.
The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Try this on for size.
Indestructible. Flaming wind. Forward!
Savor the vigor of life.
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Nap time. Savor the vigor of life. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. in bad shape.
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Try this on for size.
Fail. Get out.
Defend the weak.
Savor the vigor of life.
0 points. Next. Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Fracture! Flaming lance! Forward!
Nap time.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Try this on for size.
Savor the vigor of life.
Mediocre.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out. 0 points. Next.
Fracture!
Fail. Get out.
Nap time.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Indestructible. Flaming lance! Forward!
All better now? I'm okay.
Try this on for size.
urselves. Think you could take on...
The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. 0 points. Next. Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. 0 points. Next.
I don't know. This one looks kinda tough.
Not a scratch.
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Indestructible.
Nap time.
0 points. Next. stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Try this on for size.
Savor the vigor of it. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Flaming lance. Forward!
Let's test your knowledge. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. 0 points. Next.
The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Fail. Get out.
All better now? Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Try this on for size.
Flaming lance. Forward!
You're in bad shape.
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
Nice scratch.
Here comes the medicine.
The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
measure of truth and falsehood.
Just a little something in keeping.
Lance! Forward!
Freedom! Zero points!
That? Lance! Forward!
That's better.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Just a little something in keeping.
Just freedom. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Nap time.
0 points. Freedom. Answer me. 0 points.
That? Lance! Forward!
Just as my calculations predicted.
Um,
Define inspiration? It's only several thousand ideas racing through my mind every minute.
I recall some enchanting moments.
Ah, a visitor. Please let me show you some of our local hospitality.
Living? That's all a big hustle and bustle. But life's all about savoring the moment. The one thing I look forward to? Growing up, of course.
You're in bad shape. Come one, come all.
Never stop thinking. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Indestructible.
Flaming lance! Forward!
Nap time.
One at a time.
Never stop thinking.
Fracture!
You're in bad shape.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Defend the weak.
Nap time.
You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
Victory means preparation.
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Defend the weak.
Savor the vigor of it.
Fail. Get out. 0 points. Next.
Flaming wind. Forward!
Barely built it.
Never stop thinking.
You won't get away.
Fail. Get out.
You're in bad shape.
Come one, come all. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Let's test your knowledge.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Indestructible.
Savor the vigor of it.
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Flaming wind. Forward!
Fail. Get out.
Fracture!
0 points. Next.
Nap time.
Let's test your knowledge.
You won't get away.
Defend the weak.
You're in bad shape.
One at a time.
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Indestructible.
Flaming wind. Forward!
Come on.
You're coming with?
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
To the finish!
0 points. Next.
Nap time.
Fail. Get out.
Try that again! You can't run!
Never stop thinking.
Check out this awesome move!
Indestructible.
Savor the vigor of life.
Let's test your knowledge.
Watch this!
Nap time.
Try that again!
Never stop thinking.
Go away! With me out here, how can we lose?
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Flaming wind. Forward!
Savor the vigor of it.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Fail. Get out.
Defend the weak.
Nap time.
0 points. Next. Never stop thinking.
Check out this awesome move!
Indestructible.
You're in bad shape.
You can't run! Try that again!
Let's test your knowledge.
Watch this!
To the finish!
Nap time.
Never stop thinking.
Defend the weak.
Flaming wind. Forward!
You're in bad shape.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Cheese!
Never stop thinking.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Savor the vigor of life.
You can't run!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Watch this!
Indestructible.
You're in bad shape.
You can't run! Try that again!
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Flaming lance. Forward!
Savor the vigor of it.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Check out this awesome move!
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Fail. Get out.
You can't run!
Flaming lance. Forward!
Try that again!
Never stop thinking.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Defend the weak.
You're in bad shape.
You can't run!
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Stay right there while I give you a present! Check out this awesome move!
Nap time.
Never stop thinking.
You're annoying! Try that again!
Think nothing of it.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Indestructible.
Flaming lance. Forward!
All better now?
You can't run! Check out this awesome move!
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Try that again!
Fracture!
Fail. Get out.
You can't run!
0 points. Next. Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Stand right there while I give you a present!
Defend the weak.
Flaming lance. Forward!
Savor the vigor of life.
Try that again!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
With me out here, how can we lose? Check out this awesome move!
All better now?
Not a scratch.
You can't run!
Not a scratch.
Try that again!
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Stand right there while I give you a present!
Indestructible.
Flaming lance. Forward!
Fail. Get out.
You can't run! Try that again!
0 points. Next.
With me out here, how can we lose? Check out this awesome move! You can't run!
Pressure!
All better now?
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I'm okay.
Watch this! Try that again!
Defend the weak.
Flaming lance! Forward!
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Savor the vigor of life.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. 0 points. Next.
You're in bad shape.
Fail. Get out.
Not a scratch.
You can't run! With me out here, how can we lose? Check out this awesome move!
Let's test your knowledge.
Indestructible.
Savor the vigor of life.
Try that again!
Never stop thinking.
You can't run!
Pressure! Flaming lance! Forward!
Nap time.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Defend the weak.
Savor the vigor of life.
You learn to know yourself before your enemy. Never stop thinking. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
With me out here, how can we lose?
You're in bad shape.
Indestructible.
Try that again! You can't run!
Fail. Get out.
Check out this awesome move!
0 points. Next. Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Watch this!
Nap time.
Flaming wind. Forward!
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Here comes the medicine.
Not a stretch.
You're annoying! Try that again!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Defend the weak.
You can't run!
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. 0 points. Next.
All better now?
Fail. Get out. Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
With me out here, how can we lose? Check out this awesome move!
Here comes the medicine.
Pressure! Flaming wind. Forward!
Let's test your knowledge.
You're in bad shape.
Indestructible.
Try that again!
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Nap time.
You can't run!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Let's test your knowledge. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
With me out here, how can we lose? Check out this awesome move!
0 points. Next.
All better now?
Defend the weak.
Flaming lance. Forward!
Fail. Get out. Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
Here comes the medicine.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Fracture!
Watch this! Go away! Try that again!
Never stop thinking.
All better now?
Indestructible.
Stay right there while I give you a present! You're annoying! You can't run! Check out this awesome move!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Here comes the medicine.
Lance! Forward!
0 points. Just fail.
Nap time.
Answer me.
You can't run!
That's better.
Just knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Here! Try that again!
0 points.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Watch this awesome move!
Fail.
Hit!
Answer me.
Lance! Forward!
Come on.
Answer me.
Here!
Duh.
You're annoying! You can't run!
Just free.
Nap time.
You! Watch this awesome move!
Answer me. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Try that again! You can't run!
Free. Just 0 points.
Try that again! You can't run!
Land! Forward!
Answer me. Free.
Try that again! You can't run! Watch this awesome move!
Just 0 points.
Nap time.
Try that again!
Answer me. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Yeah?
You can't run!
Just free.
You!
That! Land! Forward!
Try that again! You can't run! Watch this awesome move!
little something. Ain't nothing.
Answer me. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Victory means preparation.
Stay focused.
I'm okay.
Try that again. Watch this awesome move.
Just 0 points.
Hit. Land. Forward. On my command.
Try that again.
Answer me.
You!
Nap time.
In the name of preservation.
Go away! Watch this awesome move. Try that again.
Just 3.
Here! You can't run!
Time to finish this.
Try that again.
Answer me. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 3.
Land. Forward.
0 points.
You can't run!
Stay focused.
Try that again. Watch this awesome move.
Just 3.
Hit.
You!
Nap time.
This ends here.
You can't run!
Answer me.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Seize the initiative.
You're in bad shape.
Try that again!
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
With me out here, how can we lose? Check out this awesome move!
Indestructible. Flaming lance. Forward.
You can't run!
Nap time.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
On my command.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
0 points. Next.
You're in bad shape.
Fail. Get out. Never stop thinking.
With me out here, how can we lose?
In the name of preservation!
Go away! Try that again!
Defend the weak.
Savor the vigor of it.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Stay right there while I give you a present! Check out this awesome move!
Time to finish this!
You can't run!
Flaming wings! Forward!
Never stop thinking.
You're in bad shape.
Try that again! With me out here, how can we lose?
Indestructible.
Let's test your knowledge. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Savor the vigor of it.
Fail. Get out.
Stay focused! On my command! This ends here!
You can't run!
0 points. Next.
Try that again! Stay right there while I give you a present! Check out this awesome move!
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
We're not done yet! In the name of preservation!
You can't run!
You're in bad shape.
Not a step closer!
Try that again!
This ends here!
Here comes the medicine. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's test your knowledge. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Defend the weak.
Flaming wings! Forward!
0 points. Next.
You can't run! Try that again! Check out this awesome move!
Fail. Get out.
Time to finish this! In the name of preservation!
Wait!
Think.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Here comes the medicine.
Not a step closer!
I'm okay.
You can't run! Try that again!
This ends here!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Never stop thinking.
With me out here, how can we lose? Check out this awesome move!
Indestructible. Flaming lance. Forward!
Time to finish this!
You can't run!
In the name of preservation!
No way! Try that again!
Nap time.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Stay right there while I give you a present! You can't run!
Not a step closer!
Try that again!
Fail. Get out.
Check out this awesome move!
0 points. Next.
This ends here! Fracture!
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Stay focused! In the name of preservation!
You can't run!
Flaming lance. Forward!
Let's test your knowledge.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Time to finish this!
Try that again!
Not a step closer!
You can't run! Check out this awesome move!
Fracture!
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
This ends here!
I don't want to be alone.
Defend the weak.
On my command! In the name of preservation!
I have to keep
going.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Seize the initiative. Time to finish this.
Oh, what the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Joe. It's an arumaton. It's guarding the matrix of prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the matrix of prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage prohibited.
March! You should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Defend the weak.
Savor the vigor of it.
Never stop thinking.
Try this on for size.
You're in bad shape.
Not a scratch.
Let's test your knowledge.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
0 points. Next.
Flaming lance! Forward!
Indestructible.
Nap time. All better now? I'm okay. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Here comes the medicine.
Think.
All better now?
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Flesh.
Ron May. A name that's both new and familiar.
I thought Member 4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most of the Society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh! Look who's here.
You're back!
Of course! This is a summit between 3 geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ron May doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the Society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ron May likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
That's like asking, is Herda a great person? The answer is obvious.
Miss Ron May is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life helix system. Ron May is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herda's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
There's someone next to the railway platform. Could she be...
I have a feeling we're on the right track.
I'll check the data when I get back.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you. This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism. Such is the basis of construction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen. I like perfect experimental specimens. Yes, I'm happy to meet you too. We've met before in the simulated universe. I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half. Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth. I hope you like it too. So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them. An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
No. My research area is short stories about toilets. Huh? What's going on? What am I talking about?
I see. What a cute hobby. But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
The dessert was tasty. I would like more. Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe. Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like in the no man's land I've ventured to in the past. Can you imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult, but it was touching and enthralling as well. From then on, my apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed. Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment. A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill. I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control. Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me. Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish. Yes. Problems wrought by my own hand. When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other Society members' results. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society. I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses. Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered all over the space station. I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms. This has nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the more problems there will be. I do trust you. The researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this, and provide you with suitable advice. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like the no man's land I ventured to in the past. Yes, my mother and I once spent 11 long polar nights there.
Hard work needs hard rest.
What? A place where the space station stores dangerous experimental results? Why would anyone want to know that? Wait, did someone send you here to try to get things out of me? I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any old junk rare treasures or discarded curios or anything like that.
You're so cute! Can I get an autograph? So, I really can't say anything about her.
Autograph? What are you on about? You're freaking me out! I won't talk to you if you don't tell me why you're here. Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is. And now out of nowhere, there's a bunch of little creatures popping up. If you want to solve the problem, go check out the storage zone. Then you'll understand.
Homeo's object finders on sale now.
Never stop thinking.
Indestructible.
Savor the vigor of it.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Try this on for size.
Nap time.
Never stop thinking.
How you gonna win if you don't take any risks?
Come on, then.
Let's test your knowledge.
The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while. Defend the weak.
Savor the vigor of it.
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Try this on for size.
Fail. Get out.
To the finish!
0 points. Next.
A delicate operation.
Flaming lance! Forward!
Let's test your knowledge.
Indestructible.
All better now?
Think.
You're in bad shape.
Never stop thinking.
The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
There are so many people. This seems to be the place.
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Ron-Mei's life cultivation formula. It says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor for Madame Yu Qingtu. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair. Not a particularly intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue. They dismantled it and used it for firewood. Can you believe it? Let's give it a shot, shall we? First things first, we need to pick out the ingredients. We need to add some other good stuff in, but don't go overboard. And now we mix them together. Wait! It says on the recipe, Ron-Mei makes different expressions when nurturing life. Yikes. Take a look at what you just cultivated.
Ron-Mei likes to listen to the space station radio during her research. Some of us younger researchers are her super fans. We're always scanning different frequencies to find out what her tastes are. Do you know her favorite tunes by any chance?
No idea. I just listen to comedy skits. So, I really can't say anything about her.
As expected. You look like you belong in a comedy skit yourself.
I heard Madame Ron-Mei is very picky when it comes to snacks. Do you know what her favorites are?
I don't know about her, but I love fermented herring. So, I really can't say anything about her.
Did I ask about your favorites? Also, that's disgusting. What's wrong with you?
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all. What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining, change your attitude, and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy. 2. Energize yourself, increase your capacity for action, and walk on the path of molten cheese tart's absolute conviction.
Our creed, molten cheese tart is the best. Oh, praise be! You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ron-Mei's top fan!
can. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ron May. Who? Since you're so interested, I'll tell you how to secure an audience with the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart. You'll need to work hard to get there. You need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ron May has been. If you're sincere enough, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart will show itself.
Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society, a resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of life form cultivation. Researchers here have heard so much about her for so long. But once she arrived on the space station, she just took over everything. And what did Madame hurt to do? Absolutely nothing. Yes, she's treating this place like her backyard. She's leaving her research notes all over the floor. The end result? Everyone's obsessed with getting their hands on them.
So this is the little life form Ronmei made?
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese tart. What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand the honorable tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
Wakaka! I'm a genius. A genius among geniuses! That was way too risky.
Oh, molten cheese tart says Madame Ronmei has finally recognized my ingenuity. Molten cheese tart says, does Madame Ronmei recognize me as a masterpiece? Molten cheese tart says, Madame Ronmei still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. Oh, such an enthusiastic molten cheese tart. There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator. To the world, you are but one person. But to me, you are the entire world. Oh, Madame Ronmei. Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart? You should at least express how you would like to follow Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean paste, would we?
You heartless dessert! I almost forgot. I can't say anything about Ronmei.
You! Shh! Quiet! Oh, the honorable molten cheese tart may have a crispy exterior, but deep down inside, it's incredibly sensitive and delicate. It's working so hard just to get Madame Ronmei's attention. You see, the honorable molten cheese tart has always been fighting against gray bean paste in terms of flavor. The honorable molten cheese tart is a firm believer that people's lives need to be optimistic. They both hope to receive Madame Ronmei's recognition and have been working so hard. Of course. It's not like we have any followers of gray bean paste here. All the ones who came here to stir up trouble have been converted by us. They went from refusing molten cheese tart to loving it. This is called conceptual annexation of taste. It's genuinely puzzling. Despite molten cheese tart's remarkable qualities, why hasn't Madame Ronmei acknowledged it? It's clear that it yearns for her love. Love from the creator to her creation? Familiar love? Doesn't sound right. Romantic love? Definitely not. I don't know. Expecting me to understand love is like asking me to map the farthest reaches of the universe. Remember, as long as love is your compass, you're on the right track. And in the wise words of the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart, love must be shouted from the rooftops. That depends if the Honorable Tart agrees to it. Oh? The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has agreed.